Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Alright, guys, so in this one, I want to talk about how retention will make you more logical when it comes to dealing with women. Alright, so guys, when you remove lust out of your life, you start retaining, it literally changes your perspective on things, guys. You are now redirecting that energy in more productive ways, guys. So when you're not lusting, when you're not busting, guys, you handle situations a lot better. So in this video, I kind of want to focus more on like how it will make you more logical with when you're dealing with women, is because you're not operating through your lower nature in a sense, guys. You have your lower nature on check. You're vibrating like at a higher frequency, guys. Your thoughts aren't the same when you're on retention versus when you're busting and lusting, guys. When you're in your lower nature and you're around the female, or you're interacting with her, you don't see things uh more logically. You're kind of more in your emotional self, guys. When you're lusting, you're more emotional as a man. So when dealing with women, guys, you will not have clarity, you know when you're handling certain situations. But when you're retaining, guys, you feel more intelligent. You feel like very logical. You feel like you're aware of everything, guys. You're not in your lower nature. So, guys, when you're dealing with these women, if they show like red flags, you won't want to deal with them, guys. Like straight up, man. You become very observant on retention, guys. Like compared to back then, like if a female showed you like interest, right? If she showed you interest, but at the same time she had like all this baggage or just red flags, you don't have like discernment, you don't have good judgment. And even if you know that they're red flags, you're more led by your lust, right? So your lust kind of starts taking over, rather than thinking more long term and logically. All you're thinking of is, just smashing, or have the potential to like hook up or whatever. But when you're retaining, guys, and that's not on your mind, and you're dealing with a female, and then she's telling you like she's showing interest, right? Like you could tell that she's kind of into you, but she throws like little red flags at you. You see right through it, like right away. You see these red flags right away, and you won't want to deal with her, guys, because your end goal is no longer to just smash and all this bullshit. You view women a lot different. Back then, when you're lusting, guys, you view women more objectively. You view them more as like, oh, like what can she do for me? Like, you think very low vibrational, guys. Like you think through the flesh. But when you're retaining, guys, you feel more spiritual, man. So when dealing with these women, you won't see her the same. Like even like her beauty like won't even phase you. Which is funny, guys, because you will just be like chilling, just vibing like in your own energy. And these women will kind of give you like little choosing signals. They'll see that you're like very like masculine, that you're not thirsty. And that in a way will cause like female attraction, because she sees that you're not like thirsty. You're just like confident. You're not like so needy. Because guys, when you're a simp, guys, when you're always like trying to please her, like just validating her, just using these little games in hopes to like get with her in some type of way, she doesn't really respect you. But what I kind of want to talk about, guys, is like when you're on retention and these females like show you interest, you will be able to handle it better, because especially like if they're showing you red flags, guys. So I kind of want to kind of focus more on like women with red flags. So basically, guys, like let me try to use an example. So there's like this coworker, guys, and she's pretty cute, whatever. And I asked her the other day, like something came up about something, and I asked her, I was like, "Oh, do you have a boyfriend?" And she was like she was like, she said that, but I guess she does have a boyfriend, guys, but she was like telling me like that she might not have one in the future. Basically, that's basically what she told me, because she was just saying like that they had like problems, or so she was basically saying that she was probably gonna be single like in the future, guys. And so that right there is like a red flag for me, because I think she's like cute and everything. Like we be talking, but at the same time, guys, like you do not want to, how do you say it? You do not want to hang out with a female that just got out of a relationship, or that is currently in a relationship, because she has so much baggage. Like when the female like is in a relationship, guys, she has like so much memory, so much energetic soul ties with this other person, that if you try to like hang out with her, she's just gonna bring what she has in that previous relationship onto you. You know, like especially like you couldn't, like you shouldn't take it seriously, guys. Like you do not want to be dating women that just got fresh out of a relationship, because of that reason, guys. In the past, that's been like my mistake, where back then when I wasn't retaining, guys, like let me tell you a story real quick. So back then when I wasn't retaining, I was hanging out with this one chick, but she had a boyfriend. And she told me that she had a boyfriend, and like, but she still wanted to hang out with me. She was like still flirting, and I would hang out with her and stuff like that. And it's funny because like I started to like catch feelings for her and all this bullshit, man, knowing that she had like a boyfriend for like a lot of years. So I was just like basically like playing myself at that point. I'm just like, you like I said, man, in the beginning of the video, when you're in your lust, you don't think logically. Like me back then, I wasn't thinking logically because she had like a boyfriend, but that's how most guys are nowadays. Like they'll know that a chick has a boyfriend, but if the chick is like shows that she doesn't really care about him, the dude will still kind of want to kick it with her, even though she's like in a relationship, or even if she's like fresh out of a relationship. Uh, Dudes will still want to hang out because they're just at a, thinking more on an emotional level. But with that comes like a lot of baggage, guys, like a lot of drama, a lot of bullshit, guys. So when retaining, it's like a totally different perspective when it comes to like dealing with these women, because like for me now, like when she told me that she's like that she had a boyfriend, I was like oh, okay. But that right there was like a red flag for me to not pursue anything, or to not like kind of move things forward, of wanting to like hang out with her or anything like that, guys. You see right through women on retention, guys. It's crazy, because you're no longer like thinking a certain way. You're no longer led by your lust. So when you're no longer led by your lust, guys, you just everything just changes, guys. Like you see them more spiritually. Like you want to attract a female that's like on the same vibration as you. Like you don't want to be hanging out just because you attract a female doesn't mean that she's good for you, guys. She could just be like for the streets, but she just likes your glow. She likes your confidence, or you just, you look masculine, right? You just look very good. So it's kind of like for her own reasons. Like she just wants to be with you for her own reasons. She probably wants to glow for herself. But it's just like a lot of it's just a big mind game, guys. It's just a game, pretty much. Like when it comes down to it, there's a lot of dudes that just kind of put their morals aside just to, fuel their ego in a way. But retention, it just kind of shows you more of the true side of people and like the true side of yourself. So when hanging out with these females, guys, like you won't see them the same. Like they'll tell you like it's basically like they're see-through. Like it's basically like they're see-through. Like you could see right through them. So yeah, man, I just want to talk about that. How it just won't be the same, guys. Like you won't see these women the same, and you will avoid like a lot of problems, guys. Like a lot of drama, because you're thinking more logically now, right? You're thinking more logically, You're just like, like how is me hanging out with her gonna benefit me, right? Because you're no longer thinking through lust. You're thinking more on, higher energy. Like, how is this female gonna bring any value to my life? Guys, when people are focused so much on like lust, it just destroys everything, guys. Like, it just like that little dopamine hit of just busting a nut. It's not worth all the drama and all the negativity that comes with it, guys. Especially like when dealing with these females that have like boyfriends and stuff, and it's just a lot of unnecessary drama, guys. You shouldn't be taking these females seriously. Like, if she has like a boyfriend and she's like giving you like attention and all these things, guys, like that's not like a female that you want to take serious. um so you just got to be smarter out here. But you just got to know how to like handle certain situations, but it kind of comes automatic on retention. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end the video. So peace.